Good morning, friends. So we completed for the first chapter of first unit. Unit 1, there are two chapters, logarithms and partial fractions. We completed logarithms. You will get in midsem 1 mark question 1 and 3 marks question 1 from logarithms. That's still in end semester you will get 1 mark. That's it. Very simple and short and only very less marks. Very less marks from logarithms. Okay. So already known topic, that's why we finished 1 or 2 days, and today we are going to start partial fractions. Partial fractions. You know, if you add two fractions, you will get one more. If you subtract two fractions, you also get one more. For example, if you take 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2, you will get 6 by 2. Again a fraction. Or 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. You will get 2 by 2. You know addition of fractions, you know subtraction of a fractions. But once you add that 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2, you get 6 by 2. Can you write 6 by 2? You can also write 6 by 2 as a 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2. So writing 6 by 2 as a sum of 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2. This 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2 are called partial fractions. Again, so now when a fraction is given, then we are going to resolve it into a partial fractions. How? So what are the partial fractions? How they will be resolved into, what are the fractions and how they will be resolved into partial fractions. That we are going to learn today. Yes, you see, my first definition, let me go to the second chapter, partial fractions. In partial fractions, the first definition is rational fraction. If f of x, comma g of x are two polynomials where g of x not equal to 0, then f of x by g of x is called a rational fraction. You see, f by g, rational number, p by q, rational number. Now, polynomial divided by polynomial, f of x by g of x. What is a polynomial? Bahupadi, polynomial. a0 x plus a1x square plus a2x cube, like that it goes on. Powers of x. F of x by g of x where denominator. What is the denominator? G of x should not be 0. Then that is called a rational fraction. Rational number, just like instead of numbers, polynomials. F of x is a polynomial, g of x is a polynomial. F of x by g of x where g of x not equal to 0 is called a rational fraction. Are you getting? F of x by g of x where denominator g of x not equal to 0 is a rational fraction. Yes. Example, x plus 2 by x square plus 3, x plus 1 by x minus 1. Now, if you take x plus 1 here, if you take x plus 1 here, what is the power of x? The highest power of x is 1. Therefore, we call degree of that polynomial is 1. If you take x square plus 3, the highest power is 2. We call the degree of x square plus 3 is 2. So, based on degree of a polynomial, the rational fractions are divided into two types. They are proper and improper fractions. Now, let us go to the next. Are you getting degree? For example, x plus 1, if you go for x plus 1, if you write x plus 1, what is the degree? Degree of this function, degree of f of x. If you say this is f of x, then degree of f of x is 1. If it is x square, then it is 2. If it is x square plus x cube, then this degree is 3, like this. And what I am saying this, so highest power of x is the degree of the polynomial. Based on the degrees, the fractions are divided into proper and improper fraction. A rational fraction f of x by g of x is called proper fraction if degree of f of x is less than degree of g of x. The degree of numerator is less than the degree of denominator, then we call it as a proper fraction. Example 2x plus 1 by x square plus 3x plus 2. This is an example where degree of numerator is 1 and degree of denominator is 2. 1 is clearly less than 2. Therefore, it is a proper fraction. And coming to improper fraction, a rational fraction f by g is called improper fraction if degree of f of x is greater than or equal to degree of g of x. So, if it is not proper, then we call it as improper. Proper means numerator degree is less than denominator degree, and improper means degree of numerator is greater than or equal to degree of denominator. You see, x plus 1 degree 1, x plus 2 degree 1, both the degrees are equal, therefore improper. Numerator degree 2, denominator degree 1, numerator degree is more, therefore it is called improper. So, there are two types of fractions, proper and improper. So, the first question, one mark question, damn sure from this slide. This slide gives you 1 mark, damn sure. In mid-sem you will get, and in end-sem you will get it compulsory. 100% there will be a question on this for 1 mark. So first, how he asked? First one, write types of fractions. Write types of fractions. What are they? Proper fraction, improper fraction. Or define proper fraction. Give an example. What is a proper fraction? A rational fraction f by g is called proper if degree of f is less than degree of g. Example you can write. Define improper fraction. Give an example. A rational fraction f of x by g of x is called improper fraction if degree of f of x is greater than or equal to degree of g of x. You can write the example. So there are 3 ways of asking questions from this slide. First one, write types of fraction, define proper fraction with example, define improper fraction with an example. Damn sure 100% you will get a question that is for 1 mark. 1 mark sure in any exam, in mid exam and in semester end exam you will get 1 mark from this slide. Yes. Let us go back now. Resolving a proper fractions into partial fractions. There are some rules how we resolve this rational fractions into partial. In rational, first of all, we are going with the proper, only proper. Then we go for improper. So rational, proper, improper, we have to divide them into partial. How we are doing? So first of all, these are the rules. Let us take up the rules. Px plus q by x plus a into x plus b. Then the partial fraction is a by x plus a plus b by x plus b. Px plus q by x plus a into x plus b into x plus c. Then partial fraction is a by x plus a, b by x plus b, c by x plus c. Third one, px plus q by x plus a whole square, a by x plus a plus b by x minus x plus a whole square. Px plus q by x plus a into x plus b whole square, a by x plus a plus b by x plus b plus c by x plus b whole square. You see third one. So I want to explain here. You see the third one, the power is 2. So how are you dividing? A by x plus a plus b by x plus a whole square. If it is power 3, then c by x plus a whole cube. If it is power 4, then you have to add plus d by x plus a whole power of 4, like that. Now px plus q by x plus a into x plus b whole square. For x plus a, you have to write a by x plus a. For x plus b whole square, power 1 and power 2. And last one, px plus q by x plus a into x square plus bx plus c. You have to write it as a by x plus a plus bx plus c by x square plus bx plus c. For quadratic, irreducible quadratic, we cannot write into factors x square plus bx plus c. Once we are unable to write them into factors, then a for x plus a by x plus b. For quadratic, denominator quadratic, order 2, degree 2 means numerator should be order 1, that is bx plus c. So these are the 5 rules. A by x plus a plus b by x plus b, a by x plus a plus b by x plus b plus c by x plus c. For power 1 and plus power 2, for x plus a and x plus b whole square, power 1 and power 2, and for irreducible quadratic you have to write this. So these are the 5 rules how to convert the proper fractions into partial fractions. Now, so look at the first formula. We do problems on this. The first one, whenever there is a product of 2 factors, we write a by x plus a plus b by x plus b. So now we go to the problems and you see how the problems will be. This is my first problem, guys. resolve 1 by x plus 2 into x plus 3 into partial fractions. Now, by the rule 1 by x plus 2 into x plus 3 can be written as a by x plus 2 plus b by x plus 3. You can write like this: a by x plus 2 plus b by x plus 3. 1 by x plus 2 into x plus 3 is equal to, take LCM x plus 2 into x plus 3. For x plus 2, x plus 2 cancel, a into x plus 3, okay, x plus 3 cancel, b into x plus 2. Okay, denominators cancel and equate the numerators. Now you need to find a value and b value. To get a value, make b 0. How to make b 0? How to make 0? X plus 2 should be 0, x is equal to minus 2. Put x is equal to minus 2, 1 is equal to a into minus 2 plus 3 and minus 2 plus 2, this becomes 0. So a is equal to 1. And to get a value, to get b value, you should make a 0. How to make a 0? Put x is equal to minus 3. This will be 0, b is equal to minus 1. Now substitute a is equal to 1 and b is equal to minus 1 plus into minus minus. Answer is 1 by x plus 2 minus 1 by x plus 3. That's it. Very, very easy. This is a problem where we get 3 marks, compulsory 3 marks question from this. Resolve 1 by x into x plus 1 into partial fractions. You see, very easy problem similar to the previous one. 1 by x into x plus 1, you can write a by x plus b by x plus 1. A by x plus b by x plus 1. 1 by x into x plus 1 can be written as, take for x and x cancel, a into x plus 1, x plus 1 cancel, b into x. Denominators cancel, numerators are equal. To get a value, put x is equal to 0, you will get a is equal to 1. To get b value, put x is equal to minus 1, you get b is equal to minus 1. Substitute, you get answer. That's it. Very similar problem. That's why I didn't explain anything, because it is very similar to the first problem. Okay, so now let us go to the third problem. This is repeated many times for 3 marks. You see, resolve 2x minus 1 by x minus 1 into 2x plus 3 into partial fractions. So first step, you know the rule a by x minus 1 plus b by 2x plus 3. Take LCM, x minus 1 cancel, a into 2x plus 3, 2x plus 3 cancel, b into x minus 1. Denominators cancel, equate the numerators. I equated the numerators. Now to get a value, b must become 0. To make b 0, x is equal to 1. Substitute in LHS also, there is x term, so substitute x value in LHS also. 2 into 1 minus 1, a into 2 into 1 plus 3, and b value becomes 0. 1 is equal to a into 5. If 5 goes to this, here it is multiplying. If it comes here, it is divides. A is equal to 1 by 5. To get a value, to get b value, now you have to make a 0. How to make a 0? 2x plus 3 must be 0. 2x plus 3 equal 0 means 2x is equal to 3. Minus 3. 2x is equal to, what happens? 2x is equal to minus 3. And x is equal to, what happens? Minus 3 by 2. So put x is equal to minus 3 by 2. So substitute a becomes 0. What happens? Minus 4. B minus 5 by 2, that is 8 is equal to, minus cancel, 8 is equal to 5b, and 5 to this side means it divides, b is equal to 5 by 8. Now substitute a is equal to 1 by 5, b is equal to 5 by 8. That becomes 1 by 8 into x minus 1 plus 5 by 2x plus 3. So very easy problem. All these are previous questions for 3 marks. Are you getting, guys? You have to practice again. So let me move back to the last problem of the day. Resolve x plus 1 by x squared plus 5x plus 6 into partial fractions. You see, first 3 problems, what happened in first 3 problems? In denominator, the factors directly given. That's why we written a by first factor plus b by second factor. A by first one, b by second. A by first one, b by second. But here it is quadratic. Now convert this quadratic into fractions. add you have to get 5x, multiply you have to get 6x squared. So 2x plus 3x, 5x, 2 into 3, 6, right? Take x common, x plus 2 plus 3 common, x plus 2, now x plus 2 common, x plus 2 common, it becomes x plus 3. So now we retain quadratic as a factors, x plus 2 into x plus 3. Now x plus 1 by x plus 2 into x plus 3 for first factor, a by x plus 1, for second factor, b by x plus 3. Take LCM, x plus 2 cancel, a into x plus 3, x plus 3 cancel, b into x plus 2. The denominators cancel, numerators are equal. To make a 0, put x is equal to find a value, b must be 0, put x is equal to minus 2, you get a is equal to minus 1. To get b value, you have to make a 0. How to make? Put x is equal to minus 3, you get b is equal to 2. Substitute a is equal to minus 1, b is equal to 2. So minus 1 by x plus 2 plus 2 by x plus 3 is answer. Very, very easy problems, and damn surely you will get 1 mark from the definition. Rational fraction, proper fraction, improper fraction with an example, you will get 1 mark. Resolving rules, any 2 rules, you will get 1 mark. Now these problems you will get 3 marks. Next class we are going to see 5 marks problems, how the 5 marks problems will be. Until then, this is a resolve into partial fractions, a by x minus 4 plus b by x minus 9, a by x minus 2 plus b by x minus 3. Now this quadratic, in third problem quadratic, you have to convert into fractions, linear factors, then you can write a by first factor plus b by second factor. Very easy guys. Thank you so much. Stay home, stay safe. First of all, read the definitions: rational fraction, proper fraction, improper fraction with an examples, and resolving rules. What are the 5 rules? Then practice the 4 problems one by one. Understand it. If you not unable to understand, again listen to the video. Understand. Then at that time try to do the homework problems. So are you getting? So once again I am repeating: read the definitions with an example, read the resolving rules, 5 rules, then practice the 4 problems. Once you got understood it and we get clarity, then try to attempt homework problems. That's it guys. See you. Bye.